Hello soldier, I'm Stormsolid and today we are going to compare the M110 semi-automatic sniper system with the SVD. If you don't want to watch the entire thing, you are free to use these timestamps, which are also in the description. But let's get started now. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Probably what the Knights Armament Company was thinking while designing their new sniper rifle in 2005, the M110 SASS. With a 20-inch barrel and its ability to shoot up to 850 rounds per minute, it's more than just a proud successor to the old and slow bolt-action sniper rifle, the M24. The M110 is in squad only available for the US Army. Empires are meant to rise and stay for eternity, but most of the time the products that were created outlive the empire itself. The SVD, or officially called Snajperskaya Wintowga Dragunowa. The SVD is one of those products from a fallen empire, and since its creation it never bothered to leave the vicious stage called war. In squad you can find this rifle in the hands of both rebel factions and the Russian ground forces. Ammunition. The US soldiers will be able to carry up to 5 box magazines for their M110. The other factions get up to 10 curved box magazines for their SVD. This makes the US weapon maybe look like it's in a disadvantage ammunition wise, but one important detail about the M110 magazines is that you have 20 rounds per mag. Meanwhile its opponent only carries 10 bullets per magazine. Looking at the caliber both weapons shoot, it seems like squad doesn't differentiate between their real calibers. In squad, both weapons use a caliber called 7.62mm. In reality, the Dragunov shoots a 7.62x54 rimmed cartridge, and the M110 is shooting the 7.62x51 NATO round. One unique feature of the marksman or sniper rifles are their scopes. While the SVD is deploying its common PSO-1 4x sight, the M110 gets deployed with an ACOG. If you paid attention to the dev blog that got released in October, you may have seen this. A Leopold MK4 10x scope on the M110. This is indeed good news for the reputation of the marksman role, but this could at the same time put the people who are playing against the M110 with an SVD in a disadvantage with their 4x scope. A specialty of the PSO-1 is its stereometric rangefinder. Just try to align the bottom stroke with the very bottom of your enemy and look where their head meets the top stroke. The individual numbers show how many 100 meters the enemy is away. 2 stands for 200 meters, while 4 stands for 400 meters. They have the biggest infantry gun, but try to be unnoticed. Let's talk about the devastation you can create with those arms. Damage-wise, the SVD is an elite, with 94 damage per shot. The M110 is not so far behind with 87 damage. It gets interesting when we're looking at the muzzle velocity and the resulting damage fall-off distances for both weapons. With 850 meters per second, the SVD has a slight lead to the M110 with its muzzle velocity of 780 meters per second. This means that the SVD is going to deal its full damage potential up to 370 meters far away. The American competitor can't keep up with those numbers. The M110 shoots 280 meters far away without any damage loss. That's almost 100 meters less than the SVD. One thing they have in common is the end of their damage fall-off distances. While the SVD deals its minimum damage after 650 meters, the M110 does the same after 620 meters. So let's summarize. M110. You enter the battlefield with 5 magazines. Each magazine has 20 bullets. The M110 deals a maximum damage of 87 per body shot, which means you either need 2 body shots or 1 headshot to kill someone. Of course it can happen that you shoot an enemy who already lost 13 health points or more. These people are of course one-shot too. The weapon deals its maximum damage up to 280 meters far away. After that, the damage falls off. until the bullet has reached 620 meters, at which point the weapon will only deal its minimum damage. You need 5.8 seconds for a dry and 5.2 seconds for a tactical reload. The gun is able to shoot up to 850 rounds per minute. Now, let's go over to the SVD. Your soldier gets 10 magazines on the battlefield. Each one has 10 bullets inside. Looking at the damage, this weapon is a king. With 94 damage per shot, you will either need 2 body shots or 1 headshot to kill someone. The same if someone is injured already, rule applies for the SVD too. Which means if you shoot an enemy who has already lost 6 or more health points, you will be able to kill him with 1 body shot. You will be able to deal these 94 damage up to 370 meters far away. Which means you have almost 100 more meters range to deal your maximum damage when compared to the M110. After the bullet travels 650 meters, it will only deal the minimum damage of the weapon. Meanwhile, this gun has a firing speed of 650 rounds per minute. Welcome to the end card. I just wanted to thank Ghost Elements for making the music you heard in the background. You can find his SoundCloud link in the description. And a quick thanks for Bill Nye, the Discord guy, for helping me out with the squad development kit. Well, that's it. I'm Stormsolid, and until next time, goodbye.